Hello, yes, it's been 2 weeks since my last vlog, and that was mainly due to the fact that I had to catch up on my degree pretty much all of last week. I was so far behind in it, so I decided to spend a whole week catching up on it. I got no gaming done. Well, I played Battlefield 3 and a few games on my laptop whilst I was watching some TV. But I didn't really play any other games than them, so I didn't really see any point in doing a blog entry. So this week is pretty much, it's meant to be covered in 2 weeks, but I've got a really bad memory and I do not know what else I did last week. So yeah, in my stats you may notice that my completion percentage has gone down by a fair old bit. That's probably due to me starting, 5 new games in the week, the past 2 weeks. Some of the Windows Phone games, some of the Windows 8, and a couple and an arcade game. So I don't have that big a gamer scores, but completion percentage runs off. Sorry, cats were over there and being a bit weird and attacking each other. Yeah. So I've had to I've completely lost where I am now. Yeah, I'll do it all in one take, and I don't like to stop it and start it again because I completely forget what I've already said and what I was actually going to say and all that sort of stuff. So that was a completion percentage. Yeah, I started all the games. What was Alpha Tracks on Windows Phone? On my laptop, I started the Angry Birds Star Wars. Obviously, the Windows 8 version thing was on my laptop. I started on Tinker because I didn't. The other half did because she was busy. Because she was watching something on TV and I ended up playing it. So she didn't really start it, but we were watching TV and I ended up playing it. Fable Heroes, I caught that ages and ages ago. What is the cat doing? Oh well. Anyway, back to the vlog. Fable Heroes, I started a while ago. I got it a while ago. I only started it in the past couple of weeks. I was talking to a friend on Xbox Live this week, and he mentioned Race Pro and how he wanted someone to boost it with. So I managed to track my copy and got it started. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's not that good when you compare it to the more modern racing sims. But you've got to remember, it came out in 2009 I think, and it's it's good for 2009. It's going to be a bit repetitive having to do 200 races online for us both to get all the multiplayer achievements, and then all the races in single player, in the career mode, which I'm enjoying so far, except from some of the cars are absolutely shit. Like the Gunpowder Apollo, I found it pretty much impossible to get on the first corner when I first started driving it because you just need to go so slowly around the corners with it. Although it is good off road, which I did find rather advantageous at some points. So I've pretty much been playing them games. Obviously, as I mentioned earlier, Battlefield 3 I've been playing. That's another thing, because on True Achievements I track with all DLC. So, because the new DLC got released for Battlefield 3, it's put me down to, it's put me down a completed game because obviously that is no longer completed anymore. So that's the reason for that drop. If there's any other drops, I don't really care about them, to be honest. As long as I keep getting achievements and getting my score and keeping up in the leaderboards. I'm still joint first in the racing one in Wales. It's on the completed games of I know I said in the last one that I would finish off Dream Motor Superstar Karts, but I've been a bit too lazy just to walk down the road and get another controller to finish it off. I will do it sometime soon, but who knows when. Yeah, I've also been playing F1 2010 on the PC again. Stopped doing my capture now because for some reason when I was recording one day it decided to completely screw with the FPS and it was down to like 5 FPS and it's completely unplayable down there. I normally record with it locked at 30 FPS because that's what you view it as on YouTube. But obviously it took it down so low it's just unplayable, so I stopped recording it. Fixed the issue, but I'm like 5 extra races ahead now, so I'll just do the capture on my expert season, which should be fun because you'll see me trying, I'll say again, trying not to take people out whilst I'm driving towards the wall, whilst I'm driving towards the pit lane when they're right next to me. Yeah, it was an alright session on Saturday. With that, we got one full championship out of the way, and then the game just decided to not let us connect to each other. Well, we could connect, then we'd lose connection after a couple of races. We're not sure whether the actual game goes through like an intermediary server to which has the connections, and it could have been that playing up. But we both tried all sorts of rubbish to get it working, and it just wouldn't work. So we kind of gave up on that for this week. Hopefully next week's a bit better. What else? I do have a list here, but I've read bits and bobs from it so far. I've missed bits. Yeah, that's it. Monthly stats. Along with my weekly stats on the bottom, I had a good suggestion to say what period it's for. So obviously put like weekly stats, or like last week's stats, and then or my stats now compared to last week, because I'll have the comparisons in there. I was thinking I may put monthly stats in there as well somewhere. I don't know why I'm pointing over here because it goes all the way across the bottom there, but I may put the monthly stats after it, and make the arrows coloured like red and green. Obviously green for good, red for bad, just because I think it'd be pretty cool. New games. Yes, I picked up 5 games this week, which is rather a surprise seeing as I really didn't need any more games whatsoever. Yeah, also got Race Pro. Picked up F1 Race Stars, Test Drive Ferrari Racing Legends, WRC3, and Sonic All Stars Racing, I think it's called. I picked all them up this week. I would show the cases, but it means climbing over towards them, and I really can't be bothered to climb all the way over there. So I'll probably be starting them in the next few weeks, or once I finish Race Pro. It shouldn't take me that long anymore. I don't think it'll take that long. So I may start. I'll probably make a start on WRC3, I think. Oh yeah, I played WRC 2010 this week as well. I completely forgot about that one. I've only got one achievement left, and that's to get to rank 20 online. I'm 14 now. I've got about 20,000 more XP to go, so if I get 4 people, then that's 2 like sessions, as in like a session is everyone wins championships, that's 4 championships, so it could take up to 4 hours to do it. If I just find one person to do it with, then it'll just take like a few extra hours. But it's what we do, isn't it? That's what you do. I'll finish the rest of it off. I actually quite enjoyed it after going back to it. I really didn't enjoy it the first time I played it. But I went back to it and I really did enjoy it. The only reason I went back to it was because someone on T8 messaged me because I'm in the boost list for it, and they asked if I still wanted to boost it, so I stuck it back in and started playing single player, and we started to boost it. Went from rank 6 to rank 14, and they finished the game, so I've got a finally boosting partner for that one. If anyone is watching this and wants to boost it with me, then just send me a message on TA, leave a comment on this YouTube video, send me a message on Xbox Live, obviously. Yeah, my gamer tag's Vultures Piano, so, because, yeah. I've also, some of you may have noticed that my Windows Phone tile is no longer working. Well, it wasn't working. I've got it sorted for Windows Phone 7 now. Look, it is working. I'll even prove to you that it's working. Look, it is like there, and if I click on it, then it'll load up the right page for me. Okay, yeah, it's not working, but see, it did work then. But yeah, look, if you wait, see, loaded the mobile site for me. So that's all done for that one. And that is not pink, it's magenta. It's a very, very manly colour. I've put some more colours on there, but Nokia Blue, Orange, UK, and T-Mobile. If you view the web address, which I'll put up here on when I render it, so that it's all nice and pretty, I'll put it up there. If you go onto there on the computer, you'll get completely different websites to what you'll get on the phone. It's not working for Windows Phone 8 at the moment. I need a tester for Windows Phone 8 to, so I can make sure that it's working properly. So obviously you can resize all the tiles on Windows Phone 8. And I don't know how it works, because obviously that's an old Windows Phone 7.5 thing. Yeah, I need a tester on that preferably. If not, then I'll just say you can only have it as like a normal sized start screen tile. You can't have it big or have it little. Going to have it as a medium one. I've got all 28 accent colours, the standard ones. I don't know if there's any carrier ones on there, so once again, if anyone knows, if anyone's got Windows Phone 8, does it have a carrier or manufacturer accent colour? And how do they actually look? I need like a proper screenshot from an actual phone. I'm too lazy to actually look on the internet for. No, look, okay, we'll look on the internet for one, but I need actual people telling me what's what on Windows Phone 8 because I have no idea. The link will be up here. It's ta.vulturouspiano.co.uk. I'm currently working on the desktop site, so it may be up and down a bit. Like I said on there, it's on my own hosting account, and I've got a few big sites that run off that hosting account, so they take priority on the bandwidth. So at busy times it may be unreachable. It shouldn't be, but in case it is, then that would be the reason why. And I think that is it for now. Let me think. Yeah. No, the next week, what do I plan to do? I plan to finish off Race Pro. Me and my mate did we're 3/4 of the way through the player matches online. Under the 125 races to go online, and then like I said, I'll probably start on WRC3 or maybe even F1 Race Stars. Nah, F1 Race Stars can wait a bit. I might start on Test Drive for iRacing Legends. That's meant to be a good game, and it's meant to be quite hard as well, which I'm rather interested about. So yeah, I will catch you again next week. Ta-ra.